Hello everyone, welcome to our final Meet the Characters for our new campaign, Flustered in the Faewild. I'm Emma, I'm DMing the campaign. I use the pronouns Em or Emma, and I'm here with Liz, who is our final, but certainly not the least player for the campaign. So Liz, do you want to introduce yourself, say a little bit about your character, who you'll be playing, and then we'll dive straight into making them.
Sure. Hello. I am Liz. I use she, her, they, them pronouns. I will be playing Enoch Withers, or Enoch the Vague. Enoch is a deep gnome, and I believe the official word for D&D is svirfneblin.
Yes, svirfneblin. Amazing.
And this svirfneblin, Enoch, will be a wizard of the enchantment variety.
I'm really excited to make Enoch because obviously I know the character notes you've given me and the vibe that you're going for, and I think he's going to look incredible. I'm very excited.
I too am very excited.
So we're using Hero Forge to meet the Hero Forge's character builder. So Hero Forge is a site where you can build your own 3D customizable miniature for your character. So we're going to go through all the options, so I'll show you exactly what you can do on Hero Forge, and basically at the end of it you can come out with a plastic printed mini of your character, which they will also print in colour, so you don't need to paint them, which is incredible. So we're going to dive straight in and start making Enoch to see, so we'll show you exactly what you can do, but obviously we're not going to look at every option, and there are thousands of them, so you should definitely check out Hero Forge and see what is there and have a play around. So if I have a look for gnomes, and we can see what the options. Oh, Giggle Dog.
Oh, let's do it.
So these are the two options for gnome. Would you prefer to start? Is that where you want to start?
Yes, I like short, and they've got quite a little build, I believe. So let's go for gnome.
And would you first start with the more kind of the more masculine body type or the more feminine body type?
That's a great question. We'll go for masculine.
So
look how little that is compared to the previous one.
They are. When we get into the body type, I'll show you on the height scale where how tall he is compared to all the other races, which is really good fun. And I love these ears very much.
Yeah.
So then in terms of head, so at the moment you have this, you have gnomish features. Are you happy with that, or would you prefer a different face?
Now, my eyeline is kind of going down the list, and if we look down 1, 2, 3, 4 faces, there's quite a goblinoid one that I kind of like the look of.
Yeah.
I think we might have to go with that. If that's all right.
No,
I quite like
that's
the wide
adorable.
features.
That's so cute. And so on the softness slider, so I'll put it in so you can see what it does. It kind of raises the eyes and kind of rounds off the jaw. Where do you kind of sit on that?
I love how he kind of like loses age the further softer we go. It's very cool. I think in the middle. Let's go in the middle.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I love him already.
Look at his little eyebrows.
So
I know we're going to
cute.
get to that bit, but
do you like the ears? Because there are lots of different ear choices.
There are so many. Could we just have a look at all the big ones and we'll see what we like?
So those are the elfy ones. They're kind of more, they've got less of the roundness. Those are the gnome ones. There are also there are Fae ears. What are those? Those are elemental ears. There are kind of more rounded ones, and
we get the front view just to see how
how
much of an issue will doorways be. Okay,
not too bad.
I do like that.
So you see they stick out more.
Yeah. I'm kind of moving back to the originals, to be honest, but they are very cool. I wish I had ears like that.
So we'll stick with the gnome ears.
Sure, sounds good.
Cool. So hair-wise, at the moment you've got this kind of ruffled anime kind of style. What kind of hair were you thinking for Enoch?
So the idea behind Enoch is, without going into too much backstory, is that he has a thing about impressing nobility, and he tries to emulate what he believes nobility to look like. It's kind of a play on people who like the people who are in Hello magazine. They try to emulate the people that they admire. So Indeed. It's kind of going on those lines. So something slicked back, I'm thinking.
Slicked back. Just shout if you see
anything. A bit of a
anything.
pompadour, shall we say.
Shout if you see anything you like. That's a little bit more. There's so many different hair options.
I know, it's amazing.
I do love something that looks a bit kind of like gelled back. That's full on anime flame.
I love it. Now the idea is
that's kind of swept back.
That. Yes, let's go with that one. The idea is he will be wearing a top hat, but maybe not for the mini. But he will have a top hat which he'll be wearing. So something that he can sort of tame underneath one, I think, is a good idea.
We might be able to either have you holding a top hat or put one on your base. So there is one
that would be cool.
around.
Let's give it a go.
Any facial hair?
I like the goatee with the twirly moustache.
The goatee. This one?
There you go. Well trimmed goatee. Yes, I love it.
And the eyebrows. At the moment, you have bushy eyebrows. Do you want to look at any of the others, or are you happy with the bushy eyebrows?
Hey, let's click through. Let's see what they have. I'm quite content with bushy.
So there are the thinner ones. There's your classic adventurer cut ones. There's your piercing. These are brow ridges, and you're not a lizard, so probably not appropriate. And that's your unibrow.
One day I will have a character who has a monobrow just because you need one in your life. But we will go for bushy again if that's okay.
It's super cute. You have humanoid eyes because you're not a robot or an alien. At the moment you have standard teeth.
People teeth.
Should we stick with the people teeth?
I like the idea of gnashes, but go for the ones at the very right-hand side at the top. Yes, and we'll see what happens later. We can change this later, right?
Yeah, we can come back. If you massively open his mouth and then you're like, oh no, they're too pointy, we can always come back and change it.
Amazing. Okay, cool. Well, we'll go with that for now.
I'm assuming he doesn't have any horns.
Again, I always regret my character choices when we get to the horns and the wings and the tails and all of this.
Yeah.
No horns.
Sadly.
Maybe one day.
I think it's always it's when you're like, I should have made a tiefling that has wings, and then I could just every menu.
Exactly.
So at the moment you've got a humanoid torso. Do you have any like claws or anything?
No, I think he's quite humanoid, so to speak. I do see an option for multiple limbs. Again, something I will consider. Oh my god, later.
Don't know how to get rid of that.
It's so beautiful.
Unclick it. There we go. Back to one arm.
Keep it.
And he doesn't have any robotic arms.
Again, there's so much choice here. This is why I love Hereford. It's so cool, but no, just humanoid for me, thank you.
And humanoid legs as well.
Humanoid legs, please. But look at those little frog feet.
I know, the frog feet are, I think, my favourite ones.
They're just the cutest.
So this is where you can see how tall he is.
That's so cool.
There he is. There's your average dwarf and human, and you're very short compared to a minotaur.
Yes.
So at the moment, he is 3 foot tall. Does that sound about right?
Beautiful. Yes, let's go with 3 foot tall.
He has a relatively big head, just to show that he is quite small.
I think we should go a little bit bigger with the head. Yeah, that's fine.
So in terms of weight distribution, is there anything that you kind of want to change?
So I like the idea of wizards basically having no core strength and not being able to lift a tin of beans. So if we could go as skinny as possible, that would be amazing. If it looks a little bit too skinny, we can always change
add in a bit more. So that is quite skinny, but then we can always add a bit of weight back in.
Sure, let's just pop a little bit more in the arms. Maybe he's been training with some beans, but
holding all his books.
Yeah, beautiful. That's fine.
And at the moment, you're in the middle posture-wise. You could be a tiny bit more slouchy or a little bit more upright.
Hey, upright. I like that. That looks quite like he's trying to be as noble as possible. So yes, that's cool.
Build is basically the shoulder width.
There's not much change there, really. If we go in the middle, it's fine.
Upper scale just increases the kind of the size of
overall size at the top.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that there, to be honest. There's not a lot going on with him. He's quite little, so.
Does he have particularly long arms? Which is
I'd like to see that all the way up.
There you go. There is, really long arms.
That's amazing. Should we go halfway and see what that looks like? I like it.
Yeah,
I like that they're a little bit more monstrous than humanoid, so let's go with that.
I'm presuming you don't want any muscularity given.
No.
Yeah. The bust at the moment is out because we're using the masculine body type, so that's that was back there.
Has he had pec day? Has he had not pec day?
Pretty much.
Again, that's fine.
Do you want any? So the waist is kind of here at the moment. Do you want any additional detraction there?
I'm quite happy with the current build.
Yeah. In that case, if you're happy with it, shall we move on?
Yes, let's do it.
You don't have wings, a tail, or a shell, so we will jump straight into clothing. What is Enoch wearing?
So Enoch has got an amalgamation of things that he's found / looted off unconscious drunk people. So I think he will be trying his best to wear a formal suit. In my head, he's wearing a child's suit that's had a bit of an incident in the washing. So if there's something along those lines, that would be amazing.
So that one is a little suit with a little bow tie and waistcoat.
Cute.
That one is a tailcoat with a little bow tie, which is super cute. There's also that one, which is like a little waistcoat with a ruffle.
I think I want that outfit.
It's so cute. I think we start to get into more kind of less formal things as we go down. I think those are your kind of best formal options.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did any of those...
Is there anything...
Oh, sorry?
Is there anything sort of tuxedo-esque on the list? I love it. Yes, so let's do it. Look at the bow tie.
There's those two. So there's one that's open and one that is closed.
I like the one that is closed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's okay.
So cute. It's tucked at the back as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got like the sort of Houdini-esque magician vibe. That's kind of where I'm going with this.
Yeah. No, I love it.
If we can try and do that, that'd be amazing.
And then trousers-wise,
yeah,
we're going for formal trousers as well.
Yeah, let's have a click through and see what fits. As much as I adore the little tiny pants up top, little hot pants. So they're nice.
Those are dress pants.
Mm-hmm.
Well, or trousers if you're not American. And then you get into more
sort of
tactical armour. The medical scrubs.
Yes.
Tracksuit pants.
Are they jodhpurs at the bottom? Sorry, I got sidetracked there.
Those are indeed jodhpurs.
Oh my god. Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's go for jodhpurs. Okay. I love the idea of jodhpurs.
Jodhpurs it is.
Jodhpurs it is.
Shoes?
Yes. So again, in the theme of stolen from a washing line, think a little halfling child or a little human child has had an incident with a bottle of wine and has poured it all over their lovely cream suit and shoes. So some kind of brogue, if that's available, or a sort of polished Cuban heel, I'm always down for.
So those are indeed brogues.
Uh-huh. Is that a little tassel on the side?
Yeah, there are. for our little tassels.
I love it.
I'm just looking to see what else there are. Those are boots. Those are kind of a different style.
I love that they go
Buckle.
to like so much detail that you have a buckle on the shoes, you have a tassel on the shoes.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
There is much to play around with.
Okay.
What else have we got? These are what boots. Foot wraps, no. Those are probably your best options.
I love those. I think we're going to have to go with the little tassel numbers, though.
Tassel ones, yeah, no.
If that's okay.
Where's your...
Mainly because I also would like a pair of those tassel
Yeah, no, they're
boots.
super cute. There we are.
Love it. Yes.
Perfect.
A hero is born.
Any gloves? Or hand
That's
items?
a good question. I think if you were to wear gloves, they'd be like the white kind of magician-esque gloves. So yeah, plain.
We can also, if you want just one hand, we can just do one hand.
I think we'll go with two, but that's very cool. I do enjoy that they allow you to do that.
Do you want to see a top hat?
Yes, I would love to see a top hat if there is one, which I'm sure there is, because wow.
So there it is.
That is beautiful.
Do you want to stick with the top hat, or shall we try and have it holding or on the base?
On the base would be cool, or holding if it's an option.
Let's have a look and see what we can do.
Cool. Just because he has such nice hair.
Yeah, he does
I
have
feel like
really
it's
good hair. Okay. What kind of things would he be holding?
Okay. So being not from the above world, so he's a deep gnome, he's from the underdark, he's foraged for the things that he thinks these nobles like. He does have a wand, which is his magical focus, and in the underdark it was just a stick, but then he kind of figured, okay, I need a bit more flash with this. So he took his stick and he dipped both ends of it in some white paint. And I understand if we can't do that on this, but if there is a wooden wand option, which there is, that would be awesome.
It's a very that is very I wonder if there might just be like something a bit more. It looks like that is the most wandy wand.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll go with it.
So you want a Oh no, that's.
It looks like it's gonna coronate a queen.
That's probably your best, like
yes.
unassuming wand. Do you want it in that hand or do you want it in the other hand?
We'll stick with that hand, why not? And we'll find something else to put in the other hand.
Now you can, if you would like, have spell effects coming out of the wand.
I like that. I would, if possible, if it's a thing, if you could have a spell coming out of the other hand, that might be quite cool.
You can. So let us go to magic, which is here. So there are loads of different spell effects. So you can choose which one kind of feels most appropriate.
You actually clicked on the most appropriate one in my mind just then. I was like, puff of smoke, and lo and behold.
So there's that one. There's also that one, which is a slightly smaller smoke. Let's have a look. That one's like a kind of, oh god, smoky orb. Sort of globular. Let's have a look. That one's kind of smoky too. Tornado. What do you think?
He does like to make a scene. I like the idea of the big puff of smoke.
The biggest.
It's all about that. Yeah, and let's make things as big as possible. So yes, nice. I like it.
Amazing. Okay. Do you want anything kind of attached to the? It would kind of stick on here, I think.
Should we see if they've got any spell books available that we could?
They will
pop at the waist.
So, there are kind of lots of different options.
That's so cool.
Do you have a thought as to what it might look like?
Could we have a look at the ornate book, please?
Cheers. Whoa!
Good lord. I like it. That kind of makes sense. And I'm guessing they stay around this size. Okay. Let's see what else there is.
Oh, they're all really big.
He might have to wear that on the back.
That one's smaller.
Ooh, let's do that.
That one's a bit less
obstructive.
That was bigger than I was anticipating.
He likes to make a scene, but rocking up with your massive tome.
Yeah, no, that one's huge as well.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We can do something fun with the colours to make it look ornate.
That's fine. It kind of makes sense though, because he's only 3 foot tall, so I guess it is like a toddler carrying a normal book.
Yeah.
I feel like we'll go with that.
You could probably have found one that's the right size for you.
Yes.
Do you want any glasses or?
I would love a monocle if they have a monocle. I would love a monocle.
So there's that one, or it changes side. Do you have a side preference?
We'll go on the other side, which is his left. Yes.
Oh god.
On his left.
It's so cute.
Welcome to my mind, everybody.
And then we get into jewellery.
Okay.
So we're currently in rings. Would you like any rings?
I mean, maybe just the one on the wand hand that's visible, because so on that one.
I'm trying to figure out which finger is that finger. It's not that finger. It's there.
Oh.
A slightly less ornate one. That one.
Yes, let's do it.
Cool. And any piercings?
I think those big ears need something. Let's give him some piercings.
So,
top and bottom, if possible.
So.
Yep.
And then they've got a lot more choice now, so there's a lot of different options on the.
That's cute. May I just have a look at the ones that are 2 down from the one that you just pressed, just to see? I quite like it. No, we'll go with the ones that you were just on.
Do you want me to just unlink it so we can do something different on the other ear, or do you want them to match?
Yeah, let's unlink it.
Okay, and then...
It should be cousins, not twins.
Yeah. What do you think on this one? Maybe a diamond one, or something a bit bigger? You could have one of the...
Do a little Madonna. No, that's a bit silly. Well, I liked where we were before.
Yeah, the diamond one.
Yes.
And then, do you like the hoop in the top one, or do you want something a little bit different?
That's fine.
Cool.
We'll go with that. Yeah.
So, on the base, I'm just going to add in...
May I just inquire as to whether it's doable to put a cape on?
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Back items. No, back. Yes.
Something billowy and fabulous, if at all possible.
So there's this one, which is very billowy, or there's longer ones, and we can move them in the posing to make them...
I think the longest possible. The most impractical cape. That looks like the best idea.
There's ones with little, like, feathery bits as well. What do you think?
I like the one just above that.
Yeah, the plain one with the...
That's the one.
And we can, in posing, we can make it kind of... Poof.
Love it.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to put some mushrooms on your base for reasons.
For posterity.
And now, let us see if there is a hat. What do we got? There's a wizard's hat. Is there a top hat?
If not, don't worry, we can use our imaginations. I'm happy to do that.
It does not look like there is a top hat. You could have a chocolate bunny.
I could.
There are all sorts of base items, so does anything leap out at you? You could have fancy bottles. You could just have smoke.
More smoke. Let's see. Let's have a look.
So that is more smoke.
I love it already.
I mean,
I quite like the toadstools, actually. They're quite cute. Is that a tactical toadstool? I love it.
I'm enjoying the toadstools.
Yeah, let's keep it.
Anything jumping out at you in this menu, or do you think the smoke is the best?
I'm quite satisfied with the smoke and toadstools.
Smoke feels very thematic.
Feels very him. Very him.
In terms of posing, what kind of thing?
Ooh. Very overly confident and sort of, I'm here, look at me, that sort of idea.
Ooh, that's possibly a bit much. Just throwing some things in, shout if anything jumps out at you. There's always the nope. Obviously we can change the hand posing if anything doesn't quite look right.
I quite like that one. Am I right in thinking you can move the head slightly and stuff?
Yeah, so in advanced posing I can swap anything.
Cool.
Should we stick with this one and do some advanced posing?
We'll stick with that, yeah. Maybe if the head was slightly turned to the other shoulder, just in a... Yeah. I conjured this thing and I know I'm good. That kind of...
in terms of the face, what kind of expression?
Can we move all the sliders up to the top just to see what happens?
It does start moving them back because it can't.
Oh, does it?
It can't cope.
Listener.
That's about.
Oh dear. Okay. So let's keep R up top just to keep those teeth out just for a moment. But let's go cocky. Maybe reduce the others. Okay. Yes, I'm feeling that. Let's reduce R down a little bit. Look at his little face. Let's reduce cocky just a slight, and then maybe try and pop a smile in if at all possible. You know, it's gawky. I'm enjoying it.
I really like it.
Let's go with it.
All right, let's just jump into advanced posing. So,
hello. Yes.
Hang on.
Maybe upwards. Again, that sense of I know I'm amazing.
Hang on. Just finding all the pivot points.
Go for it.
Okay. How far around do you want to come?
Would you mind just rotating the camera just to get him chest forward? Yeah, I like it. That gives me... I've made this spell effect, but it didn't take me a lot of effort, so I'm going to look this way. I like that. We'll go with that.
I want to do something about this hand. It doesn't look quite right.
Okay.
Just twist it. That's definitely wrong.
Go outwards. Or would it be a case of raising the elbow, maybe?
Yeah, I think the shoulder needs to go somewhere.
Oh, that looks better.
There we go. Now let's pull that. Sorry, it's just going to be a case of moving this around till it's in
fine.
kind of the right place.
I mean, he looks happy about it, so you know, I'm good.
He does look very happy. I think maybe... He looks very fabulous.
He's just trying so hard to be cool. Can you see it? It's just like...
Where do you want the wand to be pointing?
I'm happy with wherever. He's all about distracting with other things, so the wand effectively has no purpose. So I'm happy with wherever. It's all flourish. It's all pizzazz.
Okay, how about that?
Yes, let's do it.
Cool.
Did you mention something about the cape?
Yes.
Oh,
So... Again, it's kind of how much you want it up and out, and
oh, cool. Just do a rotate for me again, just so I can see the of the camera. Sorry.
Which way?
Just so I can see his front. Okay, so baby cape just down a little bit, but I love the idea that everything else is massive but him. So the cape is out there, the smoke is huge. He's got his other arm out here.
So I can pull the cape round slightly.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
that it will show behind him.
Cool. Awesome.
Cool. I just wonder if I pull that. What do you think to that? Is that too much?
No, that's great. No, that's good. I love a dynamic silhouette. No, that's very cool.
All right. Let's jump into colour.
Okay. So being a svirfneblin, I've been practicing that word so much. He has got purple skin, so if that
Easy.
is possible.
Let's. This purple or Smurfesque, or a slightly more demonic purple, or a completely different purple, because we can go. Moon elf purple?
Yeah, let's try that.
The hands are covered with gloves. I mean, that is pretty much the only bit of skin you actually.
Oh, his ears.
The tips of the ears are a slightly different colour. So...
Well, that's so awesome.
Oh, nope.
Do it. Awesome.
And then what colour are his lips? 'Cause obviously he's purple. Do you want the kind of that kind of colour, or a more reddy colour? What do you think?
Shall we have a look at the red on the demonic scale, just to see what happens, and then if we don't like it, we can change it? Let's go with the purple.
So that was this one. Whoop. So that's that colour.
Nice.
Is
Yes.
the end of his nose a different? No, it's just coming up a different colour. Okay, and then you've got teeth. Are the teeth a whitey colour or a slightly different?
Oh, yeah, we'll go with white. I think if whitening is available in Faerun, I believe he would take that option, so as white as possible.
Let's just. Comes in. And then his eye. So there are common colours. There are obviously lots of different colours: uncommon, draconic, and then you get into the kind of lizard and aquatic.
Okay.
Anything take your fancy?
May I just see a green eye, just to see what it looks like? Yeah.
Awesome.
Or I've just seen the uncommon category, and I've just seen the purple eye. Let's press on that.
That's the purple.
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect.
Amazing. Yep. And then in terms of his hair, what are you thinking?
Now my eye has just cast its way near the coloured section, third row down towards the right-hand side. Yes, I like grape, I like raspberry.
So that is grape.
Ooh, let's have a look at raspberry.
And that is raspberry.
Ooh, what's next to raspberry?
Boysenberry.
Let's go with boysenberry. I like boysenberry.
So there's boysenberry, and do you want that to carry through? So that's boysenberry on everything.
Yes, yeah, we'll keep that.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Very slick. And then...
He looks like such a nerd, which is perfect for wizards.
He's
his little teeth.
He does look yeah, like someone spent a long time inside.
Like me, yes.
In terms of his suit, what kind of colour is that?
Wine stain red, if it's all available.
Wine stain red. There is Hereford's banner red is very red, but I can maybe pull that down slightly. Or there's what I might do is put a red in and then pull it down slightly.
Fine.
I'll put that one in. Would the lapels be a different colour?
Ooh. Could we give black a go? Just to see if it works. Maybe you got a felt tip pen out and coloured them in. Yes. I like it. And the cuffs?
And then
beautiful.
Let's have a look. So it's there at the moment.
The more clashing with his hair, the better.
There?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So the trousers.
Could we have a look at the wine red again, just for the trousers? And if we don't like it, maybe a cream.
So that's. I love it. What do you think?
Let's go with that. Yes, let's do it.
And then on the shirt,
a creamy white.
So that's a very white. There's a slightly dirtier white there.
Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine.
It's gone. And then the bow tie.
Oh gosh, decisions. Shall we see purple? Just to see if it can be as garish as possible. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Purple.
And then I think the only bit left on the outfit is just the belt.
Okay. It'll be a child safety buckle, so whatever colour you feel is appropriate. Please go for it. Yeah.
Black in there, and then should we just put a something in underneath?
Cool. Do that again.
Yeah, it's just shiny. The gloves.
Gloves. White, fabulous gloves, please.
I'll just pop them in to make sure that they're in.
Very Mickey Mouse, I'm aware, but I like it.
Is that too bright, or is that?
No, that's perfect.
Great. And then the cloak.
Cloak, billowy and fabulous.
Very fabulous. Do you want the same purple as the bow tie?
Oh yes, that's a very good idea. Let's do that. I was toying with wine red, but I was like, no, let's gear it up. I like it.
Is that too much, or is it?
It's never too much. I like.
You could put the red underneath, because the underneath is a slightly different colour, just to.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, let's do that.
And then shoes.
I keep looking at his face, and I keep getting so much joy within. Shoes. Let's go with the purple leather again.
Yeah. So in the leathers menu, so there's this bright purple.
Yes.
And do you want, because there's lots of different pieces in here, so do you want maybe the purple, and then I'll pull maybe something a bit darker onto the.
Yeah, that sounds good.
The contrast bits.
Oh yes, that's great. Again, I love that you can do this. Does it print out like?
Yeah.
With this much, that's ridiculous.
So those should be black. And then I think the tongue should be purple.
Beautiful.
And I'll just do black souls. That's a mushroom. And what colour do you want the tassels to be?
A very important question. I think that's the most important question. Oh, should we go gold? Just for a bit of a shake-up. Yes.
I might choose one from the metal menu, so it's a bit...
Oh, good plan.
Too dull?
I quite like the garish gold. I like to think that he saved up all of his money and the most expensive thing that he could actually buy was the tassels for his shoes.
Amazing. There we go.
Awesome.
And, very important, the spell book.
Ooh. Maybe he took inspiration for his colours not only from the nobles that he saw, but also maybe an element of that was within the book. And maybe a bit of gold on there as well, because why not?
So, you have the options you have, you've got the outside, the pages, the holder, and this little thing. So you could potentially have like gold leaf pages.
Sounds great, let's do it.
And then maybe the buckle.
Yep.
And then we could potentially do like a purple leather.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I really like spell books with like gold leaf pages. I think it just looks really...
I like normal books with gold
Yeah,
leaf pages.
all books.
Books, yeah.
Right. The monocle. 'Cause it's the biggest thing on his face that we haven't done.
Yes, so the monocle was stolen from a wealthy chap who had passed out outside a pub. So yeah, we'll go gold.
This bright gold? Or a slightly different gold?
No, we'll go with that gold.
And then a clear glass lens or a slightly different?
Wow, there's so much choice. We'll go with... May we just have a look at the purple, just to see. Just to stick with the theme. Let's go with clear.
I'm not sure if there is clear. How now that I've said that, actually.
I think, is it ash bottle? That's fine. We'll go with that.
Cool. Looks so good. And then his jewellery. So we've got 4 earrings and then a ring.
These won't be as fancy as the monocle. These will just be bits and pieces he's picked up on the road and has just attached to himself. So maybe a bit of
Shout if you don't like anything.
No, it's quite cool actually. Everything I sort of think, oh, that would be cool, you immediately click on and apply. It's clever.
This ring. Brass?
Yeah. I like to think that he sort of found barrels on the way and maybe took bits off the barrels and attached them to himself to make him look more fancy than he actually is. Gold face.
I mean, he does look very fancy. And then his wand. Now you have something very specific in mind for this. Now let's have a look. So there is, I think it's 2 different colours. So yeah, there's the handle and the tip.
I love it. Shall we just so for the tip of the wand, let's go with black, but for the handle we'll go with the white. That's a
there you go.
Lovely.
So this smoke effect, it has 2 different colours to it. Now where's the magic gone? There are magic effects, but they're not especially smoky. But if we choose one of these, I can change the colour in it, so it still has the kind of the glow through it.
That's amazing. Okay.
So if I just pop 2 of them in, then I can go in and... What? Do you want it to look kind of like smoke?
Purple smoke. Let's go with that.
Purple smoke.
In real life, I hate the colour purple. I don't know why. But yeah, I just like the idea that a lot of magic is very purple or looks like the character to which it's coming from.
Red, purple, and then
Cool.
What do you think to that? Do you want the base to be slightly less purple?
No, I quite like that. That's cool.
Cool. And do you want the same thing down here?
Yeah, or inverted, just to be awkward.
So,
yeah.
there we go.
Nice.
And we've got another little one.
I love how much choice you get with this.
Yeah, there is significant amounts of choice. So do we only have the mushrooms left? Are they the only...
I think so.
So the mushrooms are pink. Handily. Fit in well with your colour scheme.
There we go.
So many mushrooms.
So many mushrooms, so little time.
They take a significant amount of colouring. And then, so the bottom is this colour, and then we just need to choose a colour from your mix to put down here. So is the one that you like the most?
Ooh. Anything, what about the cape colour? Yeah.
Amazing. So, there is Enoch, vague, looking amazing.
Look how happy he is.
He's very
He is
happy.
so happy. Can we just zoom into his face? Just to see how happy he is.
Yes, he is.
He's that happy.
He's very happy. I cannot wait to meet him in the campaign, which we will be starting very shortly. And I hope that those of you watching us make Enoch will be also very excited to see him and Liz in the campaign with us. So yes, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Liz, for making Enoch with me. And I hope that if you watch this, you will be excited to give Hero Forge a try and to make your own very exciting pink-themed character. Purple, pink, red, all of the warm colours.
Yeah.
And yes, give it a go, see what you think. Tweet at us if you've made it this far into the video. But yes, Enoch is amazing. Thank you, Liz, so much. And we'll see you all very soon for the campaign, Flustered in the Faewild. So thank you, everyone. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.